So, I have a problem with Key Collector app. Over the years, I have received lots of complaints about lots of things. And one of the things that I've received complaints about is Key Collector app, right? A lot of people will come to me and express frustration about this app. And up until this point, I haven't really paid too close attention to people's frustrations with Key Collector, but I now have a bone to pick, right? Setting aside everything else that I've heard, it's now a problem for me. And so in this video, we are going to talk about why I now hate Key Collector app. Stay tuned. Reggie here, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. So the question is, why do I have a problem with Key Collector app? I have a problem with this app because it cost me 7 hours of time this week. Yes. I went on a side quest because of this app. I'm on the app on the weekend. I see a button on the main page. I click it. It says DCU logo. I click it, and I lost 7 hours of time. No joke. Not all in one day. Over the course of several days, I kept falling back into this rabbit hole known as Key Collector app. And so I have a problem with this app because I want my 7 hours back. So I went on a heck of a side quest. I will tell you that. Most of the time, side quests are not all consuming the way that this one has been, at least for me. But like I said, I have spent a healthy amount of time in the garage, in the 100K collection, hunting for some books. I don't even know if these books are worth anything, but I got it in my head that I had to find these books, and I honestly could not stop. I would be down there for an hour, I'd take a break, I'd be like, I'm done with this, and then I'm back on the app, like, I think I've seen this book. I'm back down in the garage, hunting in the 100K collection. And so the 100K is not how much I paid. It is the number of estimated books in the collection, which many of them are actually stored in my garage. If you don't know about this DCU logo, this is essentially a logo that was placed on reprints that DC Comics released back in the 90s. I guess they put together these packs of comics. I think it was like 20 comics or something like that in a pack that were sold in Kmart and maybe Walmart, Sam's Clubs, like these box stores, if you will. And they were essentially reprints. And the only way to identify them as a reprint was to look for that right there, the DCU logo. And I guess because collectors historically have not cared about reprints, a lot of these books were thrown away or just mishandled and damaged. And so therefore, there are not a lot of high-grade copies of these books out there. But I felt like I had these in the collection, right? So I saw the books in Key Collector app. I felt like I had them, so I went hunting for them all across the collection. And the 100K collection it's a healthy amount of DC Comics, and so I've seen a lot of books over the years as I've gone through the collection, so I believe that I had some of them. So right here we have Green Lantern issue number 52 right there, and again, the only way to identify it is right there. So my challenge with the 100K collection is, or with these books, is that you had to pull the book all the way out of the bin in order to see the little UPC symbol down here at the bottom. And also with the 100K collection, a lot of the books are, cover to cover. So you have to pull it up, out, turn it around in order to actually see whether it's the book. And so, again, found Green Lantern 52. Here's Green Lantern 53, also with the DCU logo right down there. Here is 55. Now, this one is a little confusing. It's a little confusing because it has the DCU logo down there, right? Issue number 55. But then I also found this one. This is issue number 55. It has a DCU logo up there, just like that one, but it doesn't have one down at the bottom. So I found a lot of these. I don't even know what you call it. It's just regular edition. Like this is the direct edition with the logo, but found a lot of these. This is not what I was looking for. I was hunting for these right here. So that's 3 of the 4 that I found. That's less than 1 book per hour. 7 hours, 4 books. That's how this is going. This is a cool one. This is Superman the Wedding Album issue number 1? Number 1 special? I think that's what this is. Yeah. So this again, cool book right there. I had the regular version of this. I think I found a couple of those in the collection. But there you go. The DCU logo down there at the bottom. So this is again one of those side quests that make the hobby fun. But this is one that I didn't see coming. I didn't see myself going on this specific side quest over the course of a week. But it's honestly been fun. And I think that's one of the cool things about side quests is that you start them and it's a way to enjoy the hobby. And oftentimes it's not about even spending money. It's about just enjoying your collection and the books that you already have. And so this was a fun one. Didn't see it coming, but it was a fun one. And I will also tell you, I found a couple of really cool books as I was hunting for those. The one that I will show you right now is this. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen issue number 5. I love this movie, by the way. But this is a book from Alan Moore. It was published by America's Best Comics back in the day. This is actually a recalled comic. There is an ad in here. I think it was like a parody ad for a feminine hygiene product. And so it was cool to find another copy of this in the collection. I found this one a long time ago and then just found this one this week. So I now have 2 high-grade copies of this book. And it was cool. It's cool to find this one. And again, I found that one as I was pulling these books out and flipping them around, and lo and behold, it was a really, really cool book. One other book that I will show you guys that I found in the collection, or that I should say that was found in the collection, is this one right here. It is Justice League issue number 3. This is actually a test logo comic. I've only one of these has come out of the collection, and it has a really cool Superman thing up here. It says Superman Comics. No mention of DC Comics up there. I guess they were trying to leverage the popularity of Superman back in the day when they came out with this specific test logo. I think there's been others over the years, but this one was cool. This one was cool, and it also comes out of the collection. Again, I don't think any of these are worth much, but just a cool way to enjoy the hobby. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'm also going to ask you, have you gone on one of these rabbit hole, side quests where you lose hours of time? Sound off in the comment section. Let me know if you can commiserate. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably going to go back into the garage right now and lose a couple of more hours, because I feel like there's more of these to be found down there. There's some Batman bins that I probably need to go through that I haven't gone through in a while. So, I don't know. Maybe there'll be another video in which I show you guys more of these DC Universe books, or maybe it'll be another video of me complaining how much time has been spent in the garage enjoying my collection. I don't know which way it's going to go. With that said, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to reach out to me, you can do it on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.
Turn me up in my headphones a little bit, like I want to feel it. I want to hear it. All right, that's it right there. I spoke. When the sun rise, till it's burned out. No place to recharge, so we gotta learn how. Conversations with OGs that got dreams that never worked out. So they become masters of dream analysis. They come in the form of barbers and schizos. Warhead with a big nose with his lip.